This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, men from all sectors of society uniting in the fight against crime, concerned about the crime rate in the country and the number of young persons involved in criminal activities. Scores of men decided to band together to speak out and commit to becoming mentors for the youth. Residents of Grand Bahama gathered to march against crime this Whit Monday. Men, families, and young people marched to the beat of various bands on Grand Bahama to say enough is enough. The march, which brings about a greater focus to the issues affecting men and crime in the country, started near Lucayan Towers and ended on Tino Beach. This year, the event was named in honor of Dr. Cecil Thompson.
An award like this means the world to me. It means even more because it's being bestowed by Dudley Sade, a former student of mine at the Hawksville High School. I mean, the words cannot express my gratitude to Dudley.
Two outstanding citizens were recognized for community building. Officer in charge of Grand Bahama, Emmerich Seymour, and Reverend Lindy Russell. Both men say they are humbled by the award.
Whatever I do on behalf of the Bahamian people. Behind me, I have the backing of some 400 officers here in Grand Bahama, and I share this award with them. So I accept this award on their behalf. And of course, we will continue our commitment and our dedication to the service of people of Grand Bahama and of course the wider Bahamian community.
I want to thank the officers and members of our church, Mount Zion Baptist Church. I want to thank my two senior ministers at our church, Reverend Timothy Burrows and Reverend Leon Anderson. They were the interim leaders of the church before I came there 10 years ago. So I want to thank them for their leadership and for being here in support of me this afternoon. I want to thank Mr. Cecil Thompson, who has been with us for the last at least 20 years.
Minister for Grand Bahama, Dr. Michael Darville, is commending organizer Dudley Sade for the Men United March. He says the participation by residents this year was also impressive.
Two excellent community builders and citizens in our country who are doing a tremendous job with the mentorship of young men and young women in our community. And so today was an excellent day. The turnout was unbelievable. It was a hot day, but nonetheless we had an excellent march with our youth bands doing an excellent job as usual.
Founder of Reach Up Ministry, Dudley Sade, says a march like this is not easy and could not be done without the help of the various bands and corporate sponsors.
I want to say a special thank you to the shipyard who saw it fitting to help us, and also CIBC Bank who saw it fitting to help us. But I'm asking everyone to please come out. Simeon Outen will be performing tonight. The live band starts about 7 o'clock. But it's a great day for families. So I just want to encourage everyone, if you're home today, please come out on Tino Beach. This is where it is today. But again, thank you to everyone who continue to support Reach Out Youth Organization and this fight against crime.
In news from the crime beat, two young boys robbed at gunpoint in the Hawksville area overnight. Reports say shortly before 11 last night, officers were called to the scene where two juvenile males were reportedly robbed of a PS4 game valued at $450. Two adult males, both of Hawksville, were arrested and the stolen property recovered. Also from police, officers of Operation Turf Sweep acting on information went to a bushy area on Fawcett Lane on Saturday where they discovered a .380 pistol with 4 rounds of ammunition in bushes. Now, no arrest was made. Police are currently investigating. Unwanted suspect Darren Devin Black is now back in custody. Black was arrested around 6 p.m. on Saturday by officers of the 8 Mile Walk Division. Reports say officers were on mobile patrol in the Martintown area where they stopped a Buick LeSabre, and Black, a passenger in that vehicle, was arrested. Police say officers conducted a further check of the vehicle and discovered suspected stolen items and 7 live rounds of ammunition. 2 other passengers were able to escape and are being sought by police. Switching gears now, a disturbing scene on Tino Beach yesterday. Joggers on the beach stumbled across a dead shark that had been left in the sand. Anthony Lord was the first to notice the predator.
I thought he was alive first, but apparently he was already dead. So I took a pole and I dragged him onto the sand so nobody else could accidentally walk into him and thinking that he was a live shark. So I pulled him and left him on the sand. I noticed when I pulled him in all his stomach area,
I noticed that all of his stomach area was missing, and I opened his mouth with a pole, and I saw that his teeth looked like someone took out all the teeth out of his mouth.
Well, Fisheries Superintendent Clement Campbell was called to the scene. He says he found the situation unsettling.
The shark was mutilated by some person or persons because of the way the cut is made around the shark intestine. They took out all the guts and all the meat from around the shark. I don't believe that Bahamas did this because I know my people, we don't do this type of stuff. There's been a trait of some foreign national. There's been predators of seafood around Grand Bahama, and this has been going on for a while. So I would like for the relevant authorities to, when these people come in with their work permit, to restrict them from going fishing, because they be everywhere on this island fishing.
Now, employees from UNEXA were commended for removing the carcass from the beach. Also in news this evening, the Grand Bahama Port Authority's Junior Achievement Company, or GBPA Infinity, is the 2015-2016 JA Company of the Year. In recognition of the big accomplishment, achievers were invited to celebrate at the Port Authority. Kimberly Mullings was there.
Where you will be able to convert that.
Senior Business Development Manager at the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Derek Newbold, challenged Junior Achievement Advisors 4 years ago to capture the title of Company of the Year, something they had never done before, all while teaching students confidence and business skills.
And here we are 4 years later with 4 consecutive wins as JA Company of the Year. I think that's very impressive. It speaks to the dedication and hard work of the team. And it certainly speaks to the students who buy into a winning sort of culture that we've been able to create.
GBPA President Ian Roll says they are ecstatic with the company's 4th consecutive win and commends the advisors on a job well done.
There are a number of persons within the Grand Bahama Port Authority company who've dedicated a lot of their personal time towards this, and they are motivated and really charged. And I think they also, that positive vibe that comes from them obviously has been passed on to the kids, and the kids want to win.
Executive Advisor of GBPA Infinity, Dr. Talina Cooper, says the company had a great group as always this year, and she's already looking forward to next year.
We are so grateful for the opportunity to be able to mentor and advise them on entrepreneurship.
This year, the company produced antibacterial hand sanitizers and hand lotions. Most Outstanding President of the Year, Lauren Ritchie, says the GBPA Infinity Group worked together as a unit, and she's sure that contributed to the big win.
It just feels like a big family, and then all the success is just a plus. When we think of all the individual awards we won and the awards that we got in terms of speech competition, and also having one of our own win Most Distinguished Achiever, as well as Company of the Year, all of it all together, it's just, it feels so great after all the hard work and effort that we put into it.
GBPA Infinity's VP of Marketing was also the Most Distinguished Junior Achiever of the Year, Latesse Bartlett. She considered it an honor to capture the title.
It helps me to realize and to help others realize that you're never too young to start your own business, and you're never too young to start anything positive. So really, winning this title is an encouragement to myself to keep pushing forward and to keep striving for my dream, which is to become a master chocolatier.
The students presented GBPA President Ian Roll and Senior Business Development Manager Derek Newbold with gifts, including their products, and then enjoyed mingling with the executives and their advisors. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Now, the company also captured several other titles, including first runner-up for the Most Distinguished Achiever, Most Outstanding Vice President of the Year, first, second, and third place in the JA Speech Competition, and the same for the Essay Competition. Winners of the JA Poster and Banner Competition, the JA Trade Fair, and the Most Outstanding JA Exam Results. Stay with us. There's more news right after this.